Hello, everybody. Welcome to Edugo.AI's second webinar about how to create and monetize your language course online. I am Nicole Carvelli, Edugo.AI Business Development Executive, and here with me there is Giuseppe Tomasello, who is the company founder and CEO, and who also is going to host the webinar today.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here. Actually, I'm really excited about the topic of today's webinar, and I hope you guys can get a lot of value from it.
Yes, so before to start, guys, let us know, please, where are you guys from? So just drop your answer in the chat box and let's see. I'm currently in Italy, close to Milan. He said that Giuseppe is in Shanghai, China. So,
exactly. So I'm lucky enough to be in China right now, where the situation of the COVID-19 is kind of not so serious. So we are kind of free of going anywhere. So, but I know you guys, many different parts of the world are facing like a really difficult challenge. So I really hope you guys are all safe, all your families are safe. Wow, I can see a lot of people dropping messages from everywhere in the world, like New Mexico, Taiwan, Brazil, Czech Republic, Japan, Belgium, Aruba.
So Singapore,
Australia. Okay, that's wow. Uruguay. So that's really global webinar. That's so amazing. Canada. Wow. UK, but living in Peru. Wow. That's a truly global webinar, and this is one of the opportunities actually of moving online, also like in doing this kind of webinars, because we can really, you know, gather together people from all over the world. So that's a great opportunity. I'm feeling so grateful you guys can join actually today's webinar.
Absolutely. So today we are going to talk about this topic and specifically we are going to see why language schools need to digitalize their content and why is this a challenge for many language schools. We are also going to understand the digitalization effect on the school's business, as well as analyze the current solution that the market is offering. And at this stage, we are also going to show you how we at Edugo.AI have used artificial intelligence to facilitate this process of content digitalization. And then for those who will stay with us till the end of this webinar, we are gonna give to you the Edugo.AI platform for a free trial so you can start to create and monetize your language course. So at this point, I'd like Giuseppe to lead the webinar and dive deep into the topic.
Great. Thank you so much, Nicole, for the kind introduction. So actually today's topic is a really, I think, important topic, especially nowadays. And is actually why content digitalization is a need, but also a challenge for language schools. So today, actually, 91% of all the students in the world have been affected by COVID-19 crisis. So we're talking more than 1.5 billion students in the world. And basically, this crisis led those people, those students, to move from offline learning to remote learning. So it means the synchronous part of the class now is delivered using tools like video conferencing tools like Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, and so on and so forth. But the pedagogical part of the class is still the same. So because we actually have this shift from one day to another, there was not the time to adapt the pedagogical content to the new actually delivery method. So what we believe is going to happen next, and actually already many schools are already transitioning to the next stage, is to what is called online learning. And we believe that the main part that will make the transition between remote to online is actually the content. So it's the new pedagogical approach that now we can create, because now we can use digital tools to support our teaching and our learning. So today we're going to talk about the challenge of moving our content from offline to online. And mainly the biggest challenge actually language schools are facing is that the content is mainly paper-based. So we work with many language schools and we provide digital tools to them. And we see firsthand the need for those schools actually to convert this paper-based content to a digital format. So many times schools give us actually textbook and PDFs, say, okay, now we need to actually, we have a lot of content. Schools invested a lot of time and money to create this content, but now the challenge is actually how to move it online. And so that's like a huge challenge for schools. And the second challenge is actually the creation of new content. It's actually taking a lot of time. So some of our customers we interview them and really understand deeply how the content creation process actually works. And also for big schools where they have a content team dedicated to creating new content, we notice that the creation of a new lesson takes from 4 to 6 hours. So it takes a lot of time, is really expensive. So how schools are currently, like, what is the current solution schools are using right now? The first is actually that frequently schools use outsourced content, which means that they're using content from third parties, like famous content providers such as like National Geographic for English or Duolingo for schools. But the problem with this solution is the fact that it's really difficult to differentiate your school from competition. And moreover, the content is standardized, so it doesn't really fit the pedagogical style of your school. We know, like, actually each language school is targeting different market segments and also different learners, right? Like people learning English in China are really different from people learning English in Brazil. And so you need to have actually adaptation of the content. Moreover, it's really difficult to monetize because you're getting content that is licensed from third parties. Obviously, you cannot sell it to customers. It's really difficult to monetize. The second solution, actually, we also observe many schools are doing this, is actually to create your own language content. And to do that, actually, many schools are actually what they do is like they really focus a lot of time and energy to create those interactive PowerPoints with videos or creating all this kind of like digital content. But the problem there is the fact that the content is not so engaging, and it also takes a lot of time and money, so a huge investment to create all this content. So this is a little bit a map of the current solutions in the market. So we would like to ask you, Paul, so to know a little bit, what are you guys actually using in your current solution? So what is your current solution?
Yeah, I have launched this poll, and the 57% currently use the outsourced content. Instead, the 28% create their own content, and then we have a 25% of others. So we'd like to know also which are the other solutions. So please also write us in the chat, so we know. And people are still voting.
Okay, so maybe give a few more seconds for people to complete the voting process. Wow. Okay, create your own content now is the number one, 46%, 50%. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So many of you create your own content. That's great.
Even the majority is creating their content.
Okay, so it's really interesting actually to know that, and so we can actually show you how you can already digitalize the content you already have created and invested a lot of money, how you can empower it with our technology. So now I think it will be really interesting to see how our technology works for that purpose. Great. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Create your own content now is 60%. So really the majority of you are investing in creating the content. That's really interesting to observe. So those are actually some of the current technologies that you can use in the market, both to get outsourced content. Obviously, there are many more. There are many providers of outsourced content, and also there are solutions to create your own language content. I mean, Moodle, Google Classroom, Teachable. All those are really famous solutions. So let's move on. So actually, we identified in the content creation 4 dimensions that we believe are really important, because we talk with many of the school managers, and actually they tell us that those are the areas, the dimensions that they think are really important when they decide which tool to use. So the first one is they want the tool to be highly interactive. Then they want to be able to create personalized content, as to be monetizable, so they can sell it online. And also they want tools that are really specific for language learning. So those are the 4 dimensions we identify, and there's a reason why Edugo actually performs well in all those 4 dimensions. So we are. Now we can dig a little deeper and to see a little bit how our solution works, and so how do we help language schools to digitalize the content really easily. And this is actually a really important topic for us because we've been spending many years to make the process of content creation as easy as speaking. So that's really has been our objective since the beginning. So Edugo system is able to transform any kind of language content, just go in our system. Then we have AI that is basically generating interactive exercises automatically. So you can upload a video, you can upload audio, you can put some text, and so on and so forth. So any kind of digital content you have, you put it in our system and the outcome will be interactive exercises. So without any further ado, I think we can actually show you how our technology works. So I will ask Nicole to share the screen so we can see actually the real platform.
Sure. So can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is our platform, and I'm currently logged in as a teacher. So I'm in the teacher dashboard.
Yeah, so really important is that the platform usually is customized for the school. So this is actually a demo account. We put Edugo.AI logo, but usually when we deploy the platform for a school, everything, it looks like white label for your school. So with the logo and the colors, the branding, everything is completely customized. But obviously for privacy issues, we don't want to share the real platform from other schools. We want to keep it private. So we just show the Edugo.AI logo right now. Okay. So Nicole, maybe you can go in the create lesson so we can show a little bit how the platform works. So basically right now, this is the page where actually you can decide which template you would like to use. So which means like what kind of content you would like to upload in our platform to then generate those interactive exercises. For example, here, Nicole selected long video, which is actually one of the most popular content formats because a lot of content is in the video format, is also one of the most engaging formats. And here, basically, you can upload the video and our AI system will generate different kind of interactive exercises. And those interactive exercises can be customized for your specific school. I'm
gonna take this video and upload it.
So we just selected the video from one of the videos we previously downloaded. So this can be any kind of video. In this case, actually, the platform is for learning English from Italian. But obviously, we can have different kind of platforms depending on what is your source language and target language you want to teach. Here, actually, you can see on the left, we have the video. Maybe, Nicola, you can play the video so the people can see.
Tell me more.
We have a video for learning about hobbies.
I do like to
on the right side, we have actually the transcription of all the videos. So our AI system automatically generated all the transcription. So we don't have to do any work, just upload the video, all the transcription is generated, and also the translation in Italian of each sentence. So maybe, Nicole, you can try to edit one of those transcriptions.
Yeah.
So we can see that also if the AI is not perfect, we can also change the English or the Italian. So to make sure that actually the subtitles are accurate, because we want our students to get accurate language. And then we can select actually the key language points, which are the ones that we want actually the student to learn and generate the exercise afterwards. So the fourth step is actually to select the keywords. So our system actually automatically detects some of the keywords, and then the teacher can select the ones that we want the student to actually learn. And so here we have a list of selected keywords that then are going to be tested after. And then we just put a name of the class. So in this case, actually, we are teaching about hobbies. And now, actually, here the magic happens, because now our AI system is processing the content of the video, is generating all those exercises automatically. It takes really few seconds. Okay, now the content is already generated. So here you can watch again the video, and then on the top you can see different kind of skills. Basically here we have the speaking exercise, right? So basically the student can watch a frame of the video. Maybe you can play the video.
I like to collect stamps.
And I'm gonna practice. I like to collect stamps.
Okay, so in this case, actually, Nicole got a good pronunciation of this exercise. And there are different kind of exercises that are generated automatically by our AI system. So this section is actually for listening, and we have different sections for practicing all the different skills.
I like to collect stamps.
So in this case, actually, it was wrong. Yeah, yeah, and there are different variations. So in this case, actually, we're testing about the vocabulary, and also here there is a fill in the blank exercise. But really, we have more than 100 different kind of exercises and combination of exercises that can be generated according to your specific needs of your school. So I will show you actually a real use case. So how customizable is the platform? Because I mean, I think now you guys understood, I hope you guys understood how the platform actually works in terms of inputting multimedia content and generating exercises. So basically what we can do with the school, and we do it with the different partners we have, school partners, is that the school here can give us one picture of an exercise that they want. So it can be, for example, in this case, is a school here in Shanghai. They give us actually, okay, we want this exercise. So they just take a picture of an exercise. So you listen to the audio, and then you need to select which sentence is the correct one. And basically what we do is we digitalize this exercise, and then we put it in the platform. So that exercise then it would be available for your school. And this actually we can do with many variation of exercises. So we also have our AI system can understand also grammar, can understand like the English vocabulary and many language vocabulary, so we can actually generate automatically those exercises. So we can go back actually in the platform. Okay, no, what are the benefits? Actually, these are really important part. The benefits of having a system like this is that, of course, you save a lot of time to digitalize the content because you just need to upload it in the platform. The student engagement is going to go up a lot because you have gamification and you have interaction and active learning. So you can have all this kind of different kind of exercises generated. And it's really important to differentiate yourself from the competition because you can really customize the kind of exercises you build. And so can be really fit with your particular pedagogical approach at the school. So maybe we can go back now. Because there is actually one part I would like to share with you, because we saw actually that upload the video, but also we have one part of our technology which is really important, is that you can create new content, right? The video is actually, you should already have a video, or maybe you can download from YouTube if there is no copyright in the specific video. But if you want to create new content, right? So you are worried about copyright issues, so you want to generate new content, we can give you an example of that. So for example, we can have this short audios template. So you can really upload any kind of audio you want, and you can create it on the spot.
Okay, let me try. What time do we have the meeting? Okay, I'm gonna add a second sentence. The meeting starts at midday.
Okay, so as we can see here, actually Nicole just created 2 sentences about the topic of a meeting. So in this case, actually, we don't have any issues of copyright because it's like a new language has been created, right, just by voice. But now actually we can see how we can transform this language content into like a powerful learning tool. So here already our system is speaking all the keywords from these sentences, and the teacher can select the one that we want actually the students to learn. It's already connected to an Italian-English dictionary, so everything is specific for this kind of language combination. You can press next. And here the teacher can just, put a title, meeting in this case, and upload a picture to make the lesson a little more interactive. And so we uploaded a picture, and as we saw before, then it's really fast. Our AI system generates all these exercises, and also maybe we can play the audio.
What time do we have the meeting?
So we can see actually the key sentences and keywords are displayed here, and then obviously we have different kind of exercises, different than the one we had before because we don't have video. This time it's just audio, but the exercise is also a powerful learning tool.
Okay. What time do we have the meeting?
Great. So yeah, so these are actually two variations. We have other variations. We don't want to make this webinar too long. So then if you have other questions about the kind of input you can put in the platform and the output, then we are happy to answer to you guys. Maybe at the end of the webinar, we will open up question and answer. So if you have any questions, please prepare, and then we can answer to you guys. So come back to the presentation. And let's now explore actually the other part of our platform, which is really powerful, which is actually how you can build a white label platform that is branded with your school name and then distribute and do sales. So like increase your sales, increase the number of users and customers that you get online. So these actually are a really important part for language schools. We know that, especially right now, the main channel for acquiring new customers is online, and we designed a part of our system that is really engineered to acquire new customers and convert them, and and bring a lot of value to those customers. So actually what we're going to do is, again, we're going to share the screen and we'll show you the other part is called the course creation part. So now that you guys have all the lessons, let's now put those lessons into a box and then put a price tag and then distribute it on the web and try to get customers. So Nicole can share again the screen and we can show again this part of the platform. So these actually the platform side from the teacher. So those are the teachers in your school will be able to have those powers. And here, if you go on the courses, you can see already some courses we created before. For example, you have an English B1 course. And here we can have some basic information, such as the number of enrollment and the number of sales that we generated with this course. Again, this is a demo account. We don't want to share private information from our customers. So we obviously this is at 0 because we didn't promote this. It's just for the webinar today to show you the demo. But when you actually deploy a platform with our system, we will see real users in the platform. So you can actually see inside the course how actually you create this course. So it's really powerful because you can customize. So for example, you can put a thumbnail picture, a background picture, title, subtitle, and description of the course, and also select some categories. So when you want to actually, organize all the courses you have in your school in nice categories. And then, really important, you can decide to be for free. So you can give it for free to your students in your school, or you can set up a one-time purchase price. So in this case, actually, the price is USD. Obviously, we can change in different currencies depending on your school, and then you can easily edit the price. We're going to add also the subscription part to the course. And here actually is the curriculum, right? So now you have your nice course, but now you want to fill in with content. And actually here is, those are the lessons we created before. So it's really easy to add lessons to the course. So just click here, add lessons. And here you can access to the database of all the content that you created before. Moreover, if you see next to the name, there is a little lock. So this is actually gives you the ability to make it for free, preview for free, or not for free. So the students need to pay to preview this content or not. And then the last step is actually to publish the course. So here you can see the all the information. You can see actually the preview from a sales point of view or from a student already enrolled. Maybe Nicole, you yeah, later we will show you how a student actually see this course.
Yeah.
And as so like we can decide to publish the course, and so now is online in your platform. Now users can actually see the content and be able to buy it. So now we jump a little bit. So we log out as a teacher and we show you the student side. So it's easier for you to understand how a student is experiencing all this content that you created. So we can go here in courses, and actually these can be a landing page of your school with all the courses that you created, actually the one that you published, right? So you can have here on the left all the tags and categories, so it's easy for the students to navigate and find the perfect course for him. And also you can click on the course. For example, this English B1 course is the one we just created, and this is actually how a student sees it. So you see the name, subtitle, the images, and then can see the price. So in this case was $100. And also the lessons we uploaded. The first one is actually the one that is unlocked because we decided to allow the preview of the course. So imagine this, like a student arriving your landing page is able to go to the course and actually can start experiencing the learning. So can start actually doing some exercises. So for example, you can click on the speaking and directly go on the exercise and start experiencing learning. So you can start doing those interactive and gamified exercises, which is actually really, really important for language schools. It's called the time to value. It's the time where your students actually start experiencing value by being in your website. And really, we make this time to value really short. So this is super important. Okay. Yeah. And so, for example, right now I'm like a student that is not logged in. So if I want to purchase, just click the buy button, and then I will go to the sign up page. So here I can create an account with your school. And actually, this is a really important part is also that the account will go in your dashboard of your school, so you can see all the students that are actually enrolling in your school. And moreover, the payment can be processed inside the same platform. So it's really easy and convenient to monetize this content that you create.
Exactly.
Great. Okay, so thank you so much for being with us till almost the end. So we're almost all finished. So thank you so much. You're really nice to have you till the end. So right now, actually, let's see a little bit what are the benefits of having this kind of system. For sure, as we said, is acquiring new students. It's super powerful tool to actually get new students. So you can push Facebook ads or Google ads or organic traffic in your website, and you will be able to acquire those students. So then become your customers. You're able to scale online because you can push advertisements, and also is really powerful because you can improve your return on investment. Because now actually the cost of adding a new student inside your school is zero or almost zero. So basically, you don't need to pay new teachers to actually perform one-on-one classes or group classes. You just can monetize your content without adding any more cost. So ROI is really high. So right now, actually, we finished. So this is the last slide of our webinar today. So I will leave Nicole to explain you a little bit how you can actually yourself experiencing those technologies. We really would like to give you in your hands those technologies and start playing with it, because I think it's the best way to really understand the power of this technology.
Yeah, what we can do right now is to fill this form. I'm gonna send to you both here in the chat as well as on an email as a follow-up. In this form, you can upload your language school's basic branding information, like the logo and the color. And we are going to develop an Edugo.AI platform just for you. So you can create your language course, and we're gonna challenge you and create a course of at least 5 lessons in 1 week. This possibility is available until next Tuesday, November 24th. And it will be available for the first 7 schools that will fill the form. So this is what we are gonna do. And I think that right now we can answer to the questions. I already see that there are some questions in the chat. So
yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, Nicole, for introducing this. I think it's really easy now. Like, you just fill in the form. It will take you like a few minutes, and then we will send you like a link with the platform with your school information and also with the account, so you can start using it. So we have a lot of questions actually. So Yuan, hola Yuan, it's nice to see you. So he's asking, can we make a purchased course to expire, like paying for just a month? Okay, so this is what we're going to add next in our course. So we will have 3 options. So right now we have the free option, we have one-time purchase, and then we're going to have the subscription option, which means that you have a monthly subscription to the course, which means that every month you need to pay again to access to the content, otherwise will expire. So we're definitely going to build this feature. It's actually in our roadmap, is going to come really soon. So thank you for asking this question, actually really, really important. So Ronnie asked how and where to select other activities. Okay, so that's a really important part. Actually, as we mentioned before, we can generate new kind of activities and exercise in our platform. Let me go back to the slide, which is this one. So how we can actually generate those activities for you is that when you want to go from a free trial to then a paying package, then we can sit down and we will go through the process of digitalizing your exercises or your pedagogical, with all your pedagogical style. So if you have some specific exercise you want to bring in the platform, we can have a talk with our teacher expert, which is in our team, and we can analyze that exercise for you, and we can bring it inside the platform. So obviously they're going to be easy exercise to digitalize, a little more challenging exercises, and so we need to discuss in case by case what kind of exercise we can do. But we really built a flexible system. So for the most common exercises, like for example the one you find in a textbook, we are able to digitalize all of them.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have Lincoln Lambert, which is asking, am I right in thinking a school can be set up as an individual? I'm not planning to teach. Okay, not planning to teach with a conventional school environment. Yes, so you're right. For us, actually, doesn't really matter if you have a physical school or you don't. What we can do is actually providing you personalized environment where you can invite your teachers and students, and you can do all these interactions. So you have the content interaction, also you have the video call system, which is something we showed in the previous webinar, which is actually all the part of the video call and the synchronous learning that is also happening on our platform with really powerful AI tools. So to generate personalized content, all that can be created for you. So really, like we are school agnostic. So we don't care if you have a school or not. What we want is actually to give you the possibility to reach more students and organize your school. Okay. So there is Jim is saying that he didn't receive the link for. So maybe Nicole, you can send the link on the chat.
Yes, I'm gonna both like to send the link on the chat here, as well as I'm gonna send an email to everybody as soon as we finish the webinar, so you don't miss it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have other question. So Arkady Zilberman. Okay, thank you so much for your question. So can you demonstrate how to use the app from Google Play Store and use for teaching learning? Okay, so thank you for your question. Actually, this is another important part, is that we can create also mobile apps, which can be available in the Google Play and the Apple App Store. So the apps can be also customized for each specific school, so you can have all your branding in the mobile app. So right now, actually, we don't have enough time to demonstrate how that works, but I can show you quickly that the mobile app is actually here. So if you go to the Google Play, you can find is Edugo.AI, and actually many functionalities that we show today, they're also available here in the mobile platform. So I'm sorry, I cannot explain, I cannot demo to you today this part, but of course we are really willing to demo to you, like in private demo if you want. Okay, so Lincoln is asking if we can view previous presentation? Of course you can. We already have the previous webinar is already available on YouTube. You can search for our page Edugo.AI on YouTube, but you will be able to find it, or we can actually send to you an email with the link, so you're able to actually see the previous, watch the previous webinar, where we actually go through all the part of the synchronous learning, where we have the video call system that is automatically generating content after a conversation. Okay, okay, Giorgio, thank you for sharing the YouTube link. Great. Johan, thank you so much for staying with us till almost the end. It's been a great pleasure. So I don't know if there are other questions. If not, I will ask. Okay. So there is Ronnie that is asking any option to integrate live lessons, phone or voice over IP calls. Well, we already use like a video call system inside our technology that is going like is a voice over IP. So but is also using video. Ronnie, we can discuss about what you mean specifically. I think it's possible to just do video, just do voice and not video. So I think if that is the use case that you're looking for. Okay. So Arkady is asking, can we change the pedagogy completely? For example, go from conscious learning to subconscious learning. Wow, that's a really interesting question. Yes. So my idea about this platform is to give you the tools to then create whatever you want. So really, like what we want to be is like your technology arm. So basically, if you think about some exercises that work in a different way and they can trigger the subconscious learning, then we can think about to create some modules that are fit for that specific use case. I'm not that expert about subconscious learning, to be honest, but you are. So that's actually the reason why we love to collaborate with you guys, is because you bring the pedagogical approach. We build the technological tools, and I think together we can build really powerful learning experiences. Okay, William, very interesting webinar. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, William, to be with us till the end. A really pleasure. And we will connect on LinkedIn. Obviously, if you have any more questions, you can ask directly to me on my LinkedIn, also to Nicole. Moreover, I would like to say that we created a Facebook group. So this Facebook group is going to be for all the school managers that would like to be accelerated by our technology, because we think that this what we can do for you is to speed up your growth. So we decided to create a community where we can actually discuss and we can share our experiences together on Facebook. You can find the link of this group on the chat right now, Nicole just shared, and also in the form. When you're going to complete the form, you can find the Facebook group link. So that, I think, can be a really great place where we can share information. Paula Navarro, great, thank you. I will contact you after the webinar. We are really looking forward to talk to you, Paula, and to discuss. That would be great for us. Ronnie, very good job, well done. Thank you, Ronnie. It's a great pleasure to see you on the webinar, and thank you so much for attending this webinar.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if there are no more questions, I think we can wrap up. Thank you so much for being with us till the end, and I'm looking forward to work with you in the future.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.